scenes look at how we create movie magic. As you might know, the word movie is a nickname for motion picture, and in the earliest days of filmmaking, it was to truly seem like magic. In the late 1800s, the Pettibone Brothers Manufacturing Company produced magic lanterns like this, which were widely used by traveling showmen to project images onto white backdrops. Just imagine what that might have been like. You're sitting in a darkened tent, when suddenly the white backdrop is revealed and a single image appears. Then, when viewed in the right order, in the right light, and at the right speed, that image seemed to come to life to create a magical new world. Has been making movies on this very location for over 100 years. And in that time, they have gone on to produce some of the most memorable film moments in Hollywood history.
Hold on to your butts. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my co-host, Isaac.
Thank you so much, everybody. Thanks, Mike. From the very beginning, the basic concept behind the filmmaking process has remained the same: to make you, the audience, believe that everything you see is real.
That's right. Now, today's filmmakers have more tools than ever before. High-tech cameras, super fast computers, but they still rely on a category of effects so distinctive, they're called special.
Right. The earliest types of special effects are called practical effects. Now, those are done on set, right in front of the camera. And our first example of practical effects is models. Universal's 1933 film, The Mummy, made use of miniature effects, including scale models like the one right here in the title sequence. And we know that that's a model because the real pyramids do not say The Mummy on the back of them. Now, as you know, Universal relaunched The Mummy, and the Sphinx here in the opening shot is this model that you see right here on stage. Believe it or not, this is the actual model that they used in the making of the film, and the detail is amazing. Models are still a great way to fool the camera, right, Mike?
Absolutely. Now, another technique which also fools the camera is the glass mat. In the terrifying film The Birds, the brilliant Alfred Hitchcock had matte paintings created to help achieve the eerie vision that he wanted for the town of Bodega Bay. Take a look at our side screens. Now, in that literal bird's eye view of the town, only the parking lot and fire were real. Everything else was painted on glass to create a mat and dropped in. They then incorporated the footage of the birds to help complete the effect.
Pretty cool, right? So now we've seen two examples of a practical effect: models and the glass mat.
Right, but there's another type of practical effect, and this one involves performers, not just props, practical stunts.
Did somebody say stunts?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Special Effects Show Stunt Department.
Yeah! All right. And hey, Mike.
Hey, bud.
Why can't we have an entrance like that?
Because we're wearing nice pants.
Touche.
Jay, what's up, Mike? What happened? No cool entrance?
Can I dress up the other
Show 'em
day?
something cool.
All right, here we go. I was this the other day. Yeah.
540 King. How's that? There you have it. Now, you might not recognize these guys' faces, but you've definitely seen their work in numerous film and television productions. And a lot of times they work as stunt doubles for some of your favorite stars. Let me introduce everyone over here. We've got Mr. Brian Combs, Jay Huerta, and our stunt coordinator, Mr. Michael DeCamp. Welcome, guys. Yeah, absolutely. Real quick, would you say you got that stunt performers like yourselves will double for actors during stunts?
Absolutely. Most actors do not like to get kicked in the face.
Sorry, kicked in the face?
Like so. And he's up and ready for take two.
Okay, can you break that down for the audience? Just technically speaking, guys.
Sure, he's gonna stand there, and I'm gonna kick him in the face.
That is how it's done. You guys want to get set up? Now, when it comes to staging fight scenes, the art of illusion is incredibly important. Everything has to be as realistic as possible to fool the camera without anyone getting injured. So, it is up to these guys to make it all believable. Let me set the scene for them. We have an exterior, dark alley, dead of night, and a couple of, nefarious characters are lurking about. Ready, and action. Hey, where you going, pal? Hey, where you going? Come on. Nothing our friends in the audience should try at home, right?
That is correct.
I'll take the trash out. See you guys in a bit. Now, did you hear all those sound effects that were added to that fight scene? The dynamic punches, being smashed into the dumpster. There's actually a term for adding those sound effects, right, Isaac?
Yeah, that's right. It's called Foley. Now, some of you out there may have heard the term Foley before. It's the process of adding sounds to a scene after it's already been shot. But do you know its origins? Jack Foley wore many hats. He was a writer, he was a director, even a stunt double. But when he started to do sound effects for Universal, that's when he began to make a name for himself. For over 30 years, Jack worked at Stage 10 right here on the Universal lot, and if he couldn't recreate a sound in the soundstage, he just went out and got it himself. Now, in the early days of the talkies, using a technique called direct-to-picture, Foley and his crew would record the sound effects directly to the finished film in just one take. The synchronization with the actors' movements on screen had to be perfect, because one mistake meant they had to start all over again from the very beginning. And to help us experience what that might have been like, let's welcome our first volunteer!
Have a round of applause for the Alicon family from Arizona!
Okay, guys. So these lovely folks up here are going to help us demonstrate how the simple items on this cart can be repurposed to sound like something completely different than you might think. For example, in the movies, a water bottle can articulate the sound of bones breaking, like this. Pretty cool. Now we're going to take a look at a split screen clip. On one side of the screen, you're going to see the movie Identity Thief with Jason Bateman and Melissa McCarthy. And then on the other side, you're going to see Universal's professional Foley artists creating the sound effects. Take a look at the side screens.
Now I helped plan.
So, super easy, right guys? Complete silence along. You guys will be just fine. So they have a lot of fun stuff to play with up here. Down here at the end, you have the crash box. This is actually my favorite thing up here. It's going to create the crash sounds when Jason Bateman hits the bookshelf and things are falling down on top of him. Just next to that, over here, we have these rolled up phone books. These are Melissa McCarthy's body falls in the scene. Over here, you have a very, very fun one. You got these boxing gloves, and these are going to be for the punches and the slaps during the scene when they're kind of fighting on the floor. And finally, down here at the end, we got a couple responsibilities for you. We got this cowbell and this metal spoon. spoon. This is going to create the impact of the sandwich maker on Melissa McCarthy's back. Here's where it gets crazy. These handcuffs are going to be used for the sound of handcuffs. I know, right? So you guys all set to go? They're ready. All right, guys, one last thing. Make sure to be nice and loud with your sounds. I know you can do it. Looks like they're all set. Our booth is ready. Recording, speed, and action. Center stage, because you're not done yet. We got to see the fruits of your labor. Everybody out there in the audience probably noticed there was a lot less sound that time. So now we're going to add back in the music, the dialogue, and the Foley effects created by these lovely folks right here. So guys, stand right here, turn around and look at the side screens. Let's see how your scene turned out with your sounds added back in.
Get over here and give me your wrist. Now I have a plan.
One more round of applause. All right.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. Universal has made great films in every genre, but the studio has really made its mark over the decades by producing some of the industry's most memorable thriller and horror films. Let's take a look. Some very special horror effects. And now emerging from the shadows, I am being joined on stage by some of the classic Universal monsters. We have maquettes of Dracula, Michael Myers, Chucky and his bride, Imhotep the Mummy, Phantom of the Opera, and on the end there, Mother Bates. The perfect setting for our next demonstration. And Isaac, who is helping us out?
From Sacramento, we have Carlissa. Everyone say hi, Carlissa.
Hi, Carlissa. Now, Carlissa here, you were chosen because I'm told has a very impressive scream.
Yes.
So, Carlissa, let's say you're staying at the Bates Motel. Norman Bates jumps out with a giant knife. I'm gonna scream!
One of the best ever. That, yes.
One of the best I've heard of.
Yeah,
That was
I am terrified right now. I don't know what to do with myself.
Now, you saw that fight scene, right, with those stunt guys? They have a very high pain threshold. Carlissa, the question is, do you?
Well, Carlissa, do you?
Because our next demonstration involves movie blood. Now, does anyone out there know what Alfred Hitchcock used for blood in his film Psycho? Just shout it out if you do. Not strawberry chocolate syrup. Very good.
Yeah, see, Psycho was a black and white movie, so they could get away with something like that. But nowadays, movie blood has to be a lot more realistic.
Yeah, so thank you for lending us a hand.
Literally! Now, kids, please remember, do not try this at home.
Try it at a friend's house.
That's right. Carlissa, put your right arm out over the sheet right here. It's too late to back out now. Here we go. Go ahead.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah,
And now don't move, I don't want to hurt myself. Okay, on the count of three, ready? 1, 2, and 3.
She is shaking like that. Don't use the machete. That's really intimidating.
Of course, I'm not going to use the machete. Relax, it's okay. Excuse me, I'm just going to use this knife because it's much sharper. Put that hand back there. Okay, everyone take a look at our side screens. Isaac, look, it's like a cooking show.
Right.
Now you start screaming when you feel the pain, all right? You don't want to open your eyes, do you, to see this? 1, 2, 3. She's okay. This is a classic cinematic horror technique. It's called a Hollywood blood knife. This fake blade right here has a cutout that fits over her arm. Now on the handle, we're gonna pump full of movie blood. You see, just gets it everywhere. It makes quite a bit of a mess, including on me here, Carlos. You're quite the bleeder.
Yes, but how about another big hand for that scream? That was incredible. Everybody give Carlos a big round of applause.
Yeah.
In fact, Carlissa, that was so convincing that I am extremely sick now, Mike. I'll be right back.
And let's you and I get away from the crime scene. But first, I did promise you a souvenir photo, so I've got your camera all set up. So come into my graveyard setting here, Carlissa. All right, so let's, you're going to be an actress now for us, all right? Just for a quick moment. This is your very first horror film. So we're going to stand right in the center of that light right there. So you're lit perfectly for the camera. Perfectly, stay right there. Okay, Carlissa, so stay where you are. But remember, all your friends are dead. You've been running for your life. How would you react? Well, perfect. Just right here. 1, 2, 3. Michael Myers. I have your camera here. Come, he's done. It's over. I got a great picture. You should see the look on your face. Oh wait, I hope there. Carlissa, thank you so much. You were fantastic. Let's hear it for her. We have shown you guys a lot of practical effects, but we're now going to talk about visual effects. And these are effects created through the use of computers, specifically motion capture. And to help us demonstrate motion capture, or mocap as we call it, please welcome back my co-host, Isaac.
Thank you. Thank you.
You had like this bounce coming out there. That was impressive.
I have a lot of energy.
I can see that. You ready?
It was very scary before.
Yeah.
Ready?
All right, guys, can we get our perimeter sensors, please? Now, every one of those markers on Isaac's suit is reflecting light back up to the sensors, which a computer will then capture as movement. Ready?
Oh, yeah.
Now let's get our capture, guys. Every one of the markers on the suit is now represented by a dot on that digital skeleton. All right, buddy, do me a favor. Put your arms to your side. Let's do the T-pose there to start off with. Now, we do this T-pose to mark the beginning of every take so that filmmakers know. Isaac, everything okay there?
This isn't my suit, Mike.
Watch those hand movements, all right? Just take your left finger, touch your nose. Okay. Can you do the right to your nose?
Yeah.
Do left again. And right one more time for me. Good. Upper body calibrates. Just go relax now. Let's get some full body moves. Do some jumping jacks and then run into place for me.
Yeah, sounds good.
With this digital skeleton, animators will then either enlarge or shrink the aspect ratio to whatever they are creating. With Isaac here, we're going to shrink him down. From there, we'll build a wireframe on top of the digital skeleton. And this wireframe then allows us to layer on digital skins. These skins can be used to create anything, but judging from a few of your reactions, I think you know where we're going. We're going to turn Isaac into a cute, cuddly teddy bear.
Aww.
Not just any teddy bear, Isaac. You're now Ted from Universal's Ted.
Oh, cool. I like that.
Now you saw that movie, right? What would Ted do?
I like to dance like this, right?
Let's see outside the club. What do you got?
Okay, outside the club, we're turning it up, and here we go, Mike. Oh, yeah, here it comes. Bring it sweet. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Here's something for the ladies. Oh, yeah.
I apologize, but Isaac, you get what he asked for. So Ted, what do you think of the show so far?
That's why I watch these things. It's like a cool behind-the-scenes thing that you wouldn't know.
Thunder Buddies, Ted?
Thunder Buddies for life.
Let's hear it for Ted, Isaac, and motion capture. Fun fact, Film Ticket Studios created a very special mocap suit for Seth MacFarlane so that he could act and direct at the same time. Let's take a look at the genius behind Universal's Ted.
We were able to do Ted in a completely lifelike way and to use technology in a way that it really hasn't been used to date. What that technology does so well is it takes fantastical characters and makes them as realistic in movement as possible.
Pretty cool, huh? But as far as technology has come with visual effects and CGI, some things just look better when they're real, like fire. Let's take a look at some fire stunts in Universal Films. most dangerous aspect of filmmaking is undoubtedly a fire stunt. We're going to bring back our top-notch stunt department to show you how they execute a live fire burn. Coming down the center here, that is the man of the hour, Brian Combs, who in moments we lit on fire. Also, we got Jay and Michael acting as safety for this stunt. Now, if you notice on Brian's skin there's a shininess to it. That is not a chemical peel he's putting on. That is a protective fire gel. He's layering to all the exposed areas of skin. Now, he's going to put that everywhere. Under his eyes, in his nose, in his ears. You know what it's like when you go to the beach, you put on sunscreen, you miss a spot? Well, imagine missing a spot lit on fire. Right. He's saying what's called a prep blanket. That is a special area where the fuel will be applied. Now, Jay will stand by with his extinguishers in case there be premature ignition.
Extinguisher 1, check. Extinguisher 2, check.
Now, at the completion of the stunt, Brian will then move down here to the fire blanket to wait to be extinguished. At this point, we're looking for a thumbs up. Any reason we see a thumbs down, that is our sign to immediately call in a medical team to assist.
Excuse me, we're gonna fuel.
All right, Jay, you ready? Ready. Ladies and gentlemen, I do need to stress that these are trained stunt professionals, and as you can see right now, they're using specially designed equipment. Please never attempt anything like this at home on your own. This right now is Brian's 14th burn, and for this stunt, he's going to be going for anywhere between 8 to 10 seconds. And it looks like we're moments away, so guys, can we dim our lights and also set our clocks to 0, please? And it is now at this point, ladies and gentlemen, I do need to ask for you to please remain seated for the duration of this stunt. All right, Michael, whenever you and your team are ready, we're going to go for your call on this one.
Jay, you ready?
Ready.
Brian, are you ready to burn? Ready.
Ready, and action!
Lighting. You're lit.
Last stunt, but I think we can by creating a scene that is truly out of this world. Now, our next two volunteers, Jeremiah and Angie, come down here and join me, my friends. Now, Jeremiah, if you've not guessed this by now, you, my friend, are playing the part of an astronaut in a very cool science fiction film. I do feel bad about one thing. I should have asked this to you earlier, but are you afraid of heights? No, you're not. Okay, good. It's a little too late to change your mind, but you're going to go in the hands of Mike right there, our stunt team. You're going to be in very capable hands. And Angie, come with me. It's all right, you'll be okay. You and I were going to have a little bit of fun with it. To be fair, stay right there on that green star. Because Angie, I got a surprise for you. Now coming up right there, that is what's called a Fisher flying rig. That is a highly sophisticated computer-controlled cable device which we use to create the illusion of flight in movies and television. Now, I know that sounds complicated, but don't worry, we have an app for it. So, put this in place, I'm going to disable this. Okay, this is how this works. When I enable the system, this is linked to that up there, so I'll hit enable, you put your finger on the green here, this is going to move your boyfriend up and down. Now the purple grid, as long as you keep your finger on it, then you can put him wherever you want to put him. Sound good? Now you guys have been dating for what, 7 years now? Maybe for the first time in 7 years you get to be in charge of the remote control. So, put your hand right in the back there, the strap, or the strap. Don't touch anything just yet. We don't want to send him flying off. I'm going to go check in. I'll be right back. You looking all right, guys? You got thumbs up? We're good? All right, Jeremiah, how are we doing? Okay, thumbs up. Any last words for your girlfriend? He says he loves you very, very much. Sorry, what's that? Yo, you do? Oh, he says he wants to take you shoe shopping in Rodeo Drive after this. No spending limit. That's a keeper you got there. And now to help us complete this effect, we're going to use a technique called rear projection. Guys, can we get our background plate, please? All right, Angie, we're all set, so I'm going to hit enable. Put your finger on the green, and let's take him up. Jeremiah, you can't touch the cables. That's my fault. I should have said that earlier. It'll knock it off the track. You just put your chin up and your shoulders back. It's okay, you're okay. There you go. Just take it easy. It's okay. Back to the space station. You're good. It's okay. It's the first time, so just practice. You're bringing the one bring it back. There you go. I got you. I got you, Jeremiah. Hold on. Just chin up, shoulders back. Okay, and as you do what you just did, take it over again to the left there. Turn to the left. Okay, we went a little high, but that's okay. Kind of have to see how it works out. Just have some fun with it. You're in good hands, Jeremiah. There you go. Drag the purple there. Just like that. There you go. There you go. You're good. Oh, too fast. Too fast. You gotta watch your speed. Bring it down. Bring it down. We got you. Hold on. Your feet down, Jeremiah. Your feet on the ground. On the ground. On the ground. You're here. You're here. You're all right. You okay? All right. All right. Let's hear it for him. Hey, what you got left alone for a second? Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Look, this is turning into a lover's quarrel here that I don't want to get in the middle of. So let me take this over. This way he's not blaming you for this. So I'm going to disable this. Yeah. Jeremiah, chin up, shoulders back. Shoulders! What is he doing? That is the worst action I've ever seen. I thought he would be a little more graceful than that. Do me a favor, come on over here, right in the circle. I'm get him out of that. Okay, hold on. Oh, you a little dizzy there, but I got you. Okay, go give your girlfriend a hug. And remember the importance of forgiveness, okay? And now, ladies and gentlemen, as we said earlier today, the concept of special effects is to make the audience believe that everything they're seeing is real.
Hi! Give it up for my brother in crime, Jeremiah!
There it is! How about a round of applause for all of our volunteers for the great job that they did here today. You guys have been a great audience. We're going to see you in the movies and have a great day here at Universal Studios Hollywood, the entertainment capital of LA.
That's cool at night. I like that. During the day, it's not as effective.
I'll push myself a little while.
Step carefully onto the moving platform, then step into the car. For your safety, remain seated throughout your journey, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside your car, and please supervise your children. Stay clear of the doors, which will open and close automatically. Enjoy your trip. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga sus manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehículo. Y cuida a sus niños. Gracias. Please step carefully onto the moving platform, then step into the car. For your safety, remain seated throughout your journey.
Welcome aboard the Tomorrowland Transit Authority People Mover, your quiet and carefree highway in the sky. We invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy your grand circle tour of Tomorrowland. Along the way, you can preview many of the exciting places you'll want to be sure to enjoy today while visiting this land of tomorrow. The People Mover is the perfect vehicle for people watching, so keep your eyes peeled. You never know who you might see.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's just a few moments on the Castle Football Day. The Magic Kingdom will proudly present.
Coming up, Stitch's Great Escape, where you can report for duty as a security agent for the Galactic Federation. Your mission is to keep Experiment 626, the biggest little mischief maker in the galaxy, under control.
I don't think so.
outer space adventure and careen through the cosmos.
Johnson in the control tower to confirm your flight to the moon. Thank you, Mr. Morrow. Mr. Tom.
ascend to otherworldly heights. We're now approaching Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress. Inside this rotating theater, families welcome you into their homes of yesterday and today, starting way back at the turn of the 20th century. big, beautiful tomorrow.